According to some listings magazines, you may have been expecting tonight's EastEnders at 9:30. Live UEFA Cup football meant a late change to our schedule, and on BBC One it was in fact shown at the usual time, 7:30. So apologies if you missed it, but don't forget you can catch up with tonight's events in Sunday's Omnibus edition. And if you're expecting One Foot in the Grave at 10, it'll now be shown at a later date.
Imagine being the biggest bankrupt in this country.
The fear is being convicted and going to prison.
Imagine being accused of fraud.
I couldn't walk in the street in London without someone saying crook.
Imagine the pressures of building a case over 5 years.
And for Kevin, it's got to be like being on death row.
I don't like talking about it in front of the others because then they get upset.
For Kevin Maxwell, it was a reality.
I mean, there are times when you actually feel the physical weight of the state.
A fly-on-the-wall account. The trial of Kevin Maxwell in half an hour.
And here's a quick look at how that fits into the rest of tonight's lineup here on BBC One. Another chance to see Ruby Wax in conversation with the Duchess of York at 11:40, and that means that tonight's films will now begin at 12:15 and 1:45. The main evening news now on BBC One with Peter Sissons.
Fire in the Channel Tunnel. The inquiries begin into the accident that everyone feared. But Eurotunnel insists the safety procedures worked. That's why no lives were lost. How best to help Central Africa's refugees? American combat troops won't be going. Britain too is having second thoughts. And Australia hire El Pom to try to take them to the World Cup. Good evening. 3 inquiries held by the French, the Joint Safety Authority and the Eurotunnel company itself are tonight trying to find